What up, folks? Welcome back to ULTRAZILLA Toys, and today I have a review of the NECA Superman vs. Muhammad Ali set. I've wanted to get this set in front of my camera for quite a bit, just haven't had the chance to. But man, when I heard that NECA was doing this, I flipped out. I absolutely loved the idea of them doing this. This is based on a DC comic from the 70s, in which obviously Superman fights Muhammad Ali in space. As you can see there, I'm going to take it away now. This is the background that's in the box. It's very, very cool. This is one of those sets. Get a closer look. It's really nice. And the box itself is really cool. If you want to give that a quick check. You know, it's got the ring ropes. This is one of those that I don't mind. I wouldn't mind displaying in box. Oh, they both fell over. But I won't be doing that, but you know, you can make an argument for it. Real quick, something I won't be doing here is taking out these extra hands. These are all Superman hands. If you want to display your Superman, you know, not boxing, you can do so. So there you go. Simple pegs that come in and out for that. Muhammad Ali's are a little different, and you know, they have little balls at the end of them, so little ball joints. So yeah, this is a cool set. You know, this is really neat that they did this. Yeah, it was a DC comic by Denny O'Neil and Neil Adams, with inks by both Dick Giordano and Terry Austin. I think Terry Austin did the backgrounds, if I read that correctly. I actually have this book somewhere. When I worked at DC, we actually found a little stash of them. So in archiving, and yeah, you know, we were able to all partake in the find. So very, very cool to have gotten an original copy of it. It is in one of my storage boxes because I have no room for comics right now to be out. So anywho, this figure set, very cool of them to do this, NECA. I think this is one of the coolest things they've done. You know, just in general, I just really dig this idea of them doing this. So yeah, as you can see, the figures are kind of drawn on, and I'm gonna get this out of the way right now, just in case you didn't know. And this is why this other figure has been popping up in my reviews, because I've been meaning to do this review and I wanted to not forget. This Christopher Reeve Superman, which I have reviewed here on the channel, shares the exact same body as this comic, Neil Adams Superman. It's the exact same body, completely. Everything is just painted on. Keep falling down, guys. But yeah, like, all the same. Like, every last fold is in there. It's just painted differently. And obviously, a completely different head. So, the cape is exactly the same, no difference. So there you go. If you have this figure, you know what you're getting with this. What are you getting with this before we even get into the actual look of it? Let's do some articulation on it. Head's on a ball joint. Got some really good movement there. You got hinge and swivel at the shoulder. You got a little bit of a swivel here at the elbow. Single jointed elbow there. And you got some good movement here in the fist. So there you go. There is a little bit, like, this is soft plastic, his whole chest. So there is a little bit of an ab crunch in there. And you got a waist. Same thing on the other side. His hips look like so. So you got some good movement there. This is also soft plastic down here. So lots of good movement there. You get some thigh rotation. You got a single jointed knee. No boot cut, right? No. And then you got a hinge and kind of a rocker there at the ankle. So that's Superman's articulation. I gotta get Muhammad Ali up. This is silly. Respect, sir. The cape looks nice. It's actually nicer than my other one, but just like my other one, you got some like glue or oil residue on them. I don't know what that's about. You have it there. Got stains on them. Is what it is. That's a nice cape. Nice cloth cape. Now, well, the sculpt of this guy is very nice. Again, if you have the Christopher Reeve one, you know what you're getting. But it's a nice, like, very plain body. Simple. Not much musculature sculpted in. Very simple body, but you do have some nice, like, folds for the clothes. At the knee, at the boots. So it's pretty okay. I don't mind it at all. But, you know, where this guy is very cool is this drawn on look to emulate Neil Adams. So it is really nice. Like, really cool. I don't know if that on his hair, it looks messed up. I guess it is, but it's hard to say when it's done something like this. But I think this is kind of a mess up right here. But you get the blue in the hair, which looks cool. I love the drawing on the face. Very comic booky, very nice. Chest looks pretty good. I love how all the muscles are drawn in. Very nice. Going down his arm looks very good. Really good representation of the comic, I feel. You know, got good shading on his pants there. The belt is drawn in. Legs look good. You got a little bit of squiggles here for, you know, to signify like laces. Even drawn on the feet. And then, you know, showing you the boxing gloves, and I believe they're the same on both. They're very nice. I like the blue in them. That looks really good. So very well done. I don't know if these are the same boxing gloves that come with any of their Rocky figures. If you guys have those, let me know. I don't collect that line, so, you know, it is what it is. I do love Rocky, but I stayed away from that line. I just didn't really like the looks of them. But yeah, it's a nice Superman figure. You know, it's kind of silly with the boxing gloves, but it's pretty awesome as well. Now, Muhammad Ali, because I really wanted this set more for Muhammad Ali. You know, I am an old school boxing fan. I grew up with boxing. And we watched a lot of Muhammad Ali on like ESPN Classics when I was a kid. So, yeah, or whatever it might have been called back in the 80s. So, very nicely done figure. I really like the looks of it. I think the sculpt is very well done. The likeness is like both really great, like Neil Adams-y, like cartoony, comic booky, you know, but as well as like a good, solid Muhammad Ali. I really dig it. Like, I think they did great with his face. I really like how it's all drawn in like that. It looks so cool. A little bit of blue in his hair for highlight. His body sculpt is very nice. I also don't know if this body sculpt is just for this figure or if this is based on yet another like Rocky figure. Again, if you have any, you know, knowledge of that, let me know. I'm very curious myself, but I think this really works well as Muhammad Ali for sure. I really dig it. It looks very good. The body looks very, very nice. I like the veins. Very cool. His back looks good. You see all the cuts there. That's really nice. His shorts look really good. Very, very well done. You know, you got the proper shading here. Really great stuff. and then all the drawn, like you got sculpt and then it's drawn over for the laces and stuff. So it looks, on his boots, looks really, really nice. I dig it. Again, same boxing gloves as Superman. But this is an excellent, excellent looking Muhammad Ali figure. For sure. Articulation on this one is a little bit less than Superman. Head's on the ball joint, so you get a lot of good movement in there. Hinge swivel for the shoulder. Single jointed elbow. And you get some good motion in his fists again. This one obviously has a, you know, very obvious ab crunch. So in that way it's superior to Superman. But it's got like no waist swivel. And then his legs are far up into this like really soft plastic shorts. But you can't really do much with his legs at all, unfortunately. You can move him up here at the thigh, but you're not getting any. This is like the chest there. I would rather have the chest like that than the pants like that, because I mean you can't really get Muhammad Ali in too many poses, unfortunately. Single jointed knee. We got any boot cut? No boot cut. Same. Then you got ankle rocker, hinge, and you do have a toe hinge, so pretty good. So you know what? I guess he's more articulated in a way, but that thigh is just no good, the way they did that inside the pants. So, but otherwise, this is solid. This is really good. He's gonna look awesome on the shelf against Superman there. Trying to set up a fighting shelf, like fighting game figures, real life figures, wrestling, whatever, you know. So there you go. Superman versus Muhammad Ali. Let's bring in some other characters, some usual suspects that I've had on my desk here. Starting with my last review here. And give me a second, I knocked over my mic. Here is Optimus Prime, larger class Optimus Prime. So you can see he's about the same size. If you want to bring in another Voyager class figure in pound, knocking people down. Now I knock my camera around. Black Series Darth Vader. See how he stands there. SH Figure Arts King Joe. And let's bring in one more Revoltech Venom. And that's it, guys. That's all I have for this review. I think this is a great set, you know. I am not 100% sure of its availability at this point. I haven't really paid attention to see if it was still in store, because I got it already. But if you do see it and you were on the fence about it, I highly recommend it. It's really fun to have. It looks really good. So, you know, you're not going to get like super dynamic poses out of it, but it looks really awesome. If you just want a Muhammad Ali figure, man, this is a good one to have. I really think so. Alright, guys, and the Superman is decent too, you know. It's a nice looking figure. I like it. Alright, guys, that's all I got. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And until next time, peace out, peeps.